Up and good by Josh Shoemaker.
And Peters got by with a definite walk. So we'll take it.
42-35 the score. 5 seconds left in the third. And that's the end of the third quarter. So Gate City here has turned things around and leads it at the end of the third quarter. Again, it's 42-35. Blue Devil basketball on STE Cablevision, and Channel 30 is brought to you by Pizza Plus, by Premier Bank, by Williams Heating and Air Conditioning, by Daugherty Brothers Chevrolet, GOG People, by Dennis Fritz Allstate, by State Line Graphics, by People's Muffler Shop, by Custom Log Homes, by Weber City Drug Center, by J&P Markets, and by Photo Genius and Image Consultants. Larry, again, it's Gate City on the comeback here. At halftime, they trailed it by 4, I believe. It was 23 to 36. And here, that wouldn't have been right. 23 to 27. So it was a 4-point lead. Now they lead it by the biggest yet, 35 to 42.
Blue Devils outscored Graham 19 to 8 in the third quarter. So the most offensive production for any quarter so far.
And as we begin the fourth quarter, we hope Gate City continues on this scoring streak as Shoemaker has it. He passes back over to Peters. Peters drives forward, finds Beasley. Beasley back out Howell. Howell into the paint, passes to Housewright, shot up. It's lodged in between the backboard and the basket, so it will be a jump ball situation, and possession goes to Graham.
Big change for the Blue Devils that time to go up by 9, which would have been their largest margin, and don't get it done. Blue Devils here really don't have to, they don't need to shoot the ball from outside as long as they got this good lead like this. If they can continue to work it inside and get shots like that, even though we didn't make it.
Bradshaw underneath to number 24. Back out, it's Bradshaw with it again. He passes the ball back over to Hypes. Hypes finds Bradshaw. Bradshaw over to number 52, Gibson. Underneath, up and good by Jordan Burton. Peters has it for Gate City. Pass down to Housewright. Housewright to Shoemaker. Shoemaker, Housewright, shot up, no good, but Housewright is fouled.
Jake needs to take it just a little bit easier to the bucket, even though he's drawing foul. He might have a chance to score and get the free throw. Foul's on 52, is that right?
Yes, number 52 for Graham.
That's Gibson, and that's Graham's 16th foul.
Gate City still not fouled any in the second half. And that shot is up and good by Housewright. 43-37 is the score now.
Jake Housewright's first point of the game.
And he'll stay at 1 for the moment as we have a foul called on number 52 again. So there's Gibson picking up another. And now a timeout called. Coach Jones wanting to talk with the officials, I believe, asking them to come over and explain some things to him, I guess. I see him pointing at the scoreboard. He's probably saying, look, we have 7 fouls, they have none. Is this not right?
Coach Jones is in dire straits. He could get stuck with a technical foul here for being on the floor. And I'd say Mr. Max Shoup, from the looks in his eyes, not going to take very much more.
You know, he's a pretty intimidating official anyway. I noticed when he comes up and makes the signal as to who is fouled, he looks at them like he's madder than the Hornet.
Talks to me like that all summer.
Is that right?
He's a pretty intimidated coach.
It will be a 1+1 shooting opportunity for Josh Shoemaker. 43-37 is the score. It's a 6-point lead for Gate City. Shoemaker's first is up and good, so he will receive a bonus. Second shot up, it is no good off the front of the rim. But I believe we have someone moving a little early in the lane, so he'll have another shot at that bonus shot.
A violation against Graham. I'm not sure which one. Did you pick it up?
No, couldn't pick it out. And he makes it this time. So 45-37 is the score. Devils on top now by 8. That matches their biggest lead. Pass back out. It goes to Lynch. Lynch moves forward. He gets the shot. It's up. It's no good. But there is a foul called, I think, on Richard Howell.
Yeah, that's on the three-point attempt, too. So Lynch is going to go to the line for 3 free throws.
And that is Gate City's first foul here in the second half. Towels third. Shot up and good by Lynch. So he makes his first. He has 2 more coming his way. Second shot up. It's no good off the front of the rim.
Takes an awful long time before he shoots, doesn't it? You only have 10 seconds.
Shot up. It's good. So he makes 2 of the 3. Makes the score 45-39. A 6-point game again. Shoemaker has it. He passes the ball down to Peters. Peters back over to Howell. Howell works across the midcourt time stripe. He throws the ball now to Peters. Peters finds Beasley. Beasley up with the shot. It's missed. Gets his rebound. Puts it up and scores. Chad Beasley. Nice play by Beasley that time.
Chad Beasley has decided he's going to be a man in this game. He's really picked the Devils up in the second half with his inside play.
Jeff Lynch, right side. Moves forward to the goal. He goes. Misses the shot, but is fouled.
Fouls on Josh Shoemaker. That's his second foul. Blue Devils' second team foul.
Checking back into the game, we have Mike Mullins. He replaces Jeremy Gibson. At the foul line, Jeff Lynch shooting 2. Lynch's first of 2. Up and no good. He does take a lot of time before making that shot.
Well, you know, most officials go 1,001, 1,002.
Second shot is good. 47-40 the score. 7-point lead for Gate City. Shoemaker bounce pass, Housewright. Traveling violation called by Housewright.
Gate City just not quite using their head here like they could. Jake thought he had a layup, and he did have a 2-on-1, but he forgot to lay the ball down first.
Jeff Lynch on the right side of the court. He is fouled.
Fouls on Howell.
Yep.
It's his 4th. Blue Devils
3rd, I think.
That's what I had. I wasn't really sure.
Number 24, Hypes, before he inbounds, calls a timeout. So it's Devils still on top by 7, 47-40 with 5:54 left in the ball game.
Did I say Jason Howell again a while ago? Richard Howell.
I don't know if you did or not. That one must have got by me if you did.
Richard Howell with 4 fouls. He's a big man on this team. He's the quarterback of this team as he works from the point guard spot. And he usually draws the assignment of guarding the best offensive guard on the other team. And Lynch has done a good job this half to stay out of foul trouble. He had 3 fouls in the first half. And we're down to 5 minutes, 54 seconds to go in the game, and he has not picked up another foul in this half. So the difference in this game right now might come down to which one is able to stay in the game, Lynch or Howell.
As we get ready to resume play, it's number 24, Hypes on the inbound. He throws it in. Back out it goes to Hypes. He takes the shot. It's missed, and Beasley pulls out the rebound. Beasley gives it to Shoemaker. Shoemaker working his way down the basketball court. He passes the ball over to Aaron Flannery back into the contest for Gate City. House right up, no good. He falls. No foul is called. And it's number 10 working his way down. Lynch, long pass down underneath, shot up by number 40 is good, and he's fouled. That's Clifton Bradshaw picking up the 2 points, and we'll go to the foul line to make it a 3-point play, and a technical foul called here against number 32, Josh Shoemaker.
The first foul was picked up by Flannery, right?
Yeah, Aaron Flannery. And that
Shoemaker picks up the technical, which also counts as a personal foul. Which also gives them a chance to get right back in the ballgame.
Right, if they make all 4 of those points, then it's a 1-point game. They'll get possession back too. So the first shot is up and good. And that's what completed the 3-point play. So they only get 3. So that completed the 3-point play, and now it's 2 shots on the technical. And going to the line is number 14, I think. That's Burton. He misses it. And we'll give a second try. Are you allowed to choose any player you want to shoot technical shots?
Yeah, as long as it's in the game.
Second shot is good, so that makes the score 47-44. It's a 3-point game now. With 5:25 left, that's still a lot of time, Larry.
It is a lot of time. The Blue Devils had a pretty good lead there. Turned the ball over and then kind of gone downhill from then. They had a chance to increase it to 10 at one time.
Bradshaw passes off to Mullins. Mullins back over to number 24, Hypes. The shot up missed. Rebound goes McDonald out of bounds, though. Back possession goes to Graham, and I think that was a good call. From what I could see, although it's a little difficult, I think McDonald touched it last.
I thought it looked like Mullins might have touched it.
Back out number 40, Bradshaw has it. He throws it over to Lynch. Lynch back over to Mullins. Mullins. Bradshaw underneath Lynch. Circles back around, back out. He finds Burton. Burton. Bounce pass underneath Mullins. Shot up. No good. Rebound Tony McDonald. Josh Shoemaker has it now. 4:43 left in the 4th quarter. Josh Shoemaker working his way down the basketball court. Passes off to Flannery. Flannery back over to McDonald. McDonald finds Peters. Peters on the left side. Moves forward into the paint. He takes the shot. Misses. Rebound. No one, but it goes out of bounds, and it's last touched by Mullins.
Well, Mullins knocked it out that time. As Beasley had good position. Mullins just a little bit taller, able to go above it and knock it out.
Back into the contest comes Rose, and it will be Peters for Gate City out of bounds. Flannery finds Shoemaker. Shoemaker on the left corner. Back out Flannery. Peters has it now on the right side. He finds Flannery again. Now it's McDonald. 4:07 left in the 4th. Shoemaker back out Peters. Peters moves forward, gets the shot off. It's no good. Rebound Beasley. He takes the shot to the basket, misses, but there's Shoemaker to lay it back in. Good. For 2 points. 49-44 the score. Devils on top by 5 with 3:49 left in the 4th. Jeff Lynch with it. He passes the ball out to number 24, Hypes. Hypes back out Lynch. Lynch drives forward, shot up, missed, rebound. Beasley, if he can hold on to it, and he does. Beasley kind of towers over Jeff Lynch.
Well, Lynch got quick hands, though.
Yeah.
Lucky he didn't pick up his 4th foul on that exchange.
Flannery to McDonald to Beasley. He catches it. Beasley to Peters. Shoemaker underneath, shot up. No good. Tip back up good. I think that's Shoemaker. Okay. 50-44. Devils on top now by 6. 51. That's right. Should be 7. But it was 5 a minute ago. And that's what it is. 51-44 as Richard Howe comes back in. It's Flannery coming out. 3:04 left in the ballgame. Gate City coming back alive here after falling down just a little bit earlier in the fourth. Still quite a bit of time left though. Lynch with it. He moves forward, steps back out. Pass back over to Burton. Burton bounce pass. McDonald tries to steal it. It's loose. Struggle for it. Dual possession. Gate City ball.
A good hustle by Tommy McDonald. Good quick hands. And then Jason Howe right in the middle of the Richard Howe. Jason ought to be proud of me. I've given him a lot of play. Richard ought to be mad, but Jason.
I was going to say Richard may be mad. Number 32, Shoemaker. Pass in McDonald. McDonald pass down Beasley. Beasley holds on to it. And we have a foul call.
A lot of hands allowed. Finally, they call a foul. Foul's on number 23.
24.
24. Types, that's his third foul. And that's Graham's 8th. As Beasley be shooting 1-1.
That's right, Larry. 1-1 shooting opportunity for Chad Beasley. His first is up and no good. Rebound heading for McDonald, but I think McDonald actually commits a foul. And I think that puts Graham into the bonus.
No, it's not, 5.
No, that's just 6, so they got one more to go. Rose inbounds to Lynch with 2:36 left in the ball game. Devils on top, 51-44. Lynch passes the ball over to number 52, Gibson. Shot up by Burton is good. So Jordan Burton picks up another couple, makes the score 46-51. 2:18 left. House right, Peters. Peters finds Beasley. Beasley finds Howe. Howe drives forward. Passes back out Shoemaker, back out Peters. Peters to Howe. Howe finds House-right, Peters. Shoemaker. Beasley. And a charge call on Chad Beasley.
Yeah, really, the Blue Devils didn't have to shoot there.
They did get some time off the clock, though. It's down to 1:56. 51-46 is the score. Lynch taking the ball down court. Pass back over to number 22, Rose. Traveling violation called against Gibson.
That's a good call. That's twice Gibson's done the same thing tonight, and he's been whistled both times.
Shoemaker gives it to Hal on the inbound. Hal, lost. Hal struggles to regain control. It goes out of bounds. Possession goes to Graham.
I believe. You and I may have to stand up for the rest of this.
I knew it went to Graham by the expression on Chris Peters' face. He couldn't believe it. I couldn't tell you if it was a good call or not. And I believe I will stand up. Bad pass as it goes down. Number 14 has it. That's Burton. Burton drives forward. Back out right side. He bounces the ball to number 52. Gibson shot up, no good. Shoemaker's there with the rebound for Gate City. 1 minute, 20 seconds left. Gate City will have it out of bounds.
Blue Devil size really on the boards this second half, I think, with Beasley and Shoemaker and Housewright. Their size and boxing out ability in this second half really come to the front.
Josh Shoemaker will throw the ball in. He gives it to Beasley. Beasley to Shoemaker. Back over now, it's Beasley, now Housewright, and now Peters. Peters finds Beasley. Back out, it's Howell. Howell, Shoemaker, Housewright. Under a minute left. Ball stolen away. Howell struggles for it. Gosh, it's like a football game, Larry, and finally a jump ball is called.
It'll be Graham's ball, but some time clicked off the clock that time. Blue Devils still not really doing a good job of handling the ball under this press.
Lynch taking it down, greeted by Howe at the top of the key. He passes to his right. Shot up, no good. This is an air ball. Save, goes in, out of bounds. Possession goes to Gate City, I think.
Loose ball. Coach Jones will want to foul on Howe, but both kids going after the ball. It's a loose ball. Nobody gained an advantage, even though there was contact.
Shoemaker throws it into Beasley. Beasley.
Graham right now is down. They're going to have to foul with 35 seconds to go and trailing by 5. If the Blue Devils hit their free throws here, we may be off to the regional final.
Yeah, it looks good with only 35 seconds left. Devils on top by 5. And like you say, if Gate City can sink these free throws, then they should be in good shape. Shot up and good by Chad Beasley. He gets his bonus. 52-46, that's a 6-point lead now. And even 6 points would be kind of hard with only 35 seconds.
Big free throw here. It makes it a 3-possession game.
He misses it, and rebound goes to Graham. We see Rose going down court. Rose heavily guarded by Beasley. Pass out of bounds. Last touch by Graham. It's Gate City's ball with 24 seconds left.
Good, tough defense that time by Beasley.
Yeah, it was, Larry. And
look, we got a holding here all over the place. Lynch.
Good call.
Even that.
Yeah.
That's Graham's 10th, so the Blue Devils will be shooting 2 from here on out. We got
20.
Peters at the line.
Yep, we got Chris Peters, number 23 for Gate City at the line. He'll shoot 2. Chris, a good shooter. First is up and good. Second up, also good. 54-46, 8-point lead for Gate City, and I think that probably seals their victory here tonight. As the 3-point try is missed, Howe reaches for it. It's now number 10 up, no good. Rebound, House right. 10 seconds left. Shoemaker wide open down court. No, not quite. We have someone else down there. And it goes out of bounds. It'll be Gate City's ball. 4 seconds left, Larry. It's Gate City coming out and heading to the Region 4 Finals. On the road, perhaps, to Martinsville, depending on what happens between that game tonight. More on that as we wait for the last 4 seconds of this ball game. Shoemaker gets the pass in. It goes to Howe. Howe to Beasley underneath. Icing on the cake as the basket counts. 56-46. It's Gate City winning it by 10. And some of the Gate City fans come out and congratulate their team at midcourt. We extend our congratulations as well to Gate City and to Graham as well, as they had a hard-fought win or loss here tonight. Definitely a great basketball club coming down for Graham. Their season ends tonight. Gate City's will continue as they have an opportunity to perhaps take the region as well as the Highlands District. Again, the final score 56-46. Gate City over the Graham G-Men. Blue Devil basketball on STE Cablevision and Channel 30 is brought to you by these fine sponsors: by J&P Markets, by Photo Genius and Image Consultants, by Pizza Plus, by Premier Bank, by Williams Heating and Air Conditioning, by Darty Brothers Chevrolet. Okay, here it is, Larry. Martinsville, Marion.
Martinsville 68, Virginia High 55.
We're going to Martinsville, Larry. 68-55 was the final score in that Martinsville Virginia High game. That's a pretty big win over the Virginia High Bearcats, a club that we have seen and play real well. So it will be Gate City facing off against Martinsville for the Region 4 Finals, and as I understand, that game will be played at Martinsville. According to the paper, it's the highest seed school, and I'm assuming Martinsville's the higher seed because from everything I hear, that game will be there. I was going over the sponsors. I don't know where I got, so I'll start at the beginning again. It's J&P Markets, Pizza Plus, Williams Heating and Air Conditioning, Dennis Fritz Allstate, State Line Graphics, Custom Log Homes, Photo Genius and Image Consultants, Premier Bank, Darty Brothers Chevrolet, GOG Beagle, People's Muffler Shop, and Weber City Drug Center. So tonight, congratulations go out to the Gate City Blue Devils as they take home another win, increase their overall record to 21-4. The Graham G-Men in their season with a record of 22-2. So again, it will be Gate City heading to the Region 4 Finals to face off against Martinsville. And that will be Saturday night at 7. I think we're showing this game back at 10 o'clock. And it probably took about an hour and a half to play, so it's now about 11:30 in the morning. You should be making plans, those of you who are home watching this, to be heading on up the road for this ball game that Gate City will be playing tonight as you listen to this on Saturday morning.
You're doing good. Keep talking, son.
I'm just trying to fill in some time. Again, 56-46 is the score. A great turnout here tonight. We are glad to see this big of a crowd come out to Gate City. We hope that a lot of you will go to Martinsville. Martinsville's a pretty big drive. It's down south side Virginia, down south of Lynchburg, I believe. So it will definitely be a pretty big drive. They'll play there Saturday night at 7 o'clock. And hopefully we'll win there and advance on into the state. Now, I understand that even if they lose, they will automatically be the second place team in the region, and much as the district tournament goes, the second place team also advances. So if Gate City loses at the region level, then we will still be going on into the state and trying to pull it out in the from the loss and move on up into toward a win.
I'm just about to catch up with you over there.
All right, thanks, Larry. About to run out of things to say. Channel 30, it's been our pleasure this year at Channel 30 to bring these basketball games to you. We hope that you have enjoyed our coverage, and we'll continue to tune in as we follow Gate City throughout the end of their season this year, which we hope still several games away, and will end with a state championship for Gate City. That remains to be seen whether that will happen. I know that they will have some hard teams to face as they now enter into the final 8. I think there's 8 teams left in the state now. 4 regions, 2 teams each will be going on, and we know who all of those are. So it will be a important next few games for Gate City.
I kind of counting up the free throws here as you were talking there, Daniel. In the second half, I already had them total for the first half. Looks like Gate City hit 10 out of 16 free throws in the second half, and they were 8 out of 11 in the first half. If you want to, I'll give you final scoring for each team.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Jeff Lynch had 5 points as he had 1 field goal and was 3 for 5 from the line for a total of 5 points for the G-Men. Jordan Burton came in the second half and picked up 4 field goals and was 1 for 2 from the free throw line for a total of 9 points. Mike Mullins, the big 6'9" young man that the G-Men had, only scored 2 points in the game. Field goal in the first quarter. Rusty Rose had a field goal and was 4 for 5 from the line for a total of 6 points. Jason Hypes, a good little shooting guard, had a 3-pointer, a field goal, and 1 free throw for a total of 6 points, as the Blue Devils did an excellent job on both he and Lynch, the 2 main scoring threats of the G-Men. The man that picked up the slack more so than anybody else for the G-Men was Clifton Bradshaw, as he had 6 field goals and 1 free throw for a total of 13 points, right? And Jeremy Gibson came in, picked up a field goal, 2 field goals, and one was 1 for 1 from the free throw line for a total of 5 points. That totals out to 46 points for the G-Men. Now for the Blue Devils, Richard Howe was 2 for 2 from the free throw line, did that in the first quarter. The only 2 points of the game that he scored. Chris Peters had 4 3-pointers in the game, was 1 2-point field goal, and was 5 for 5 from the free throw line. And if I've got this totaled up right, that's 19 points for Chris Peters. Tony McDonald had a field goal in the second quarter, the only field goal of the game for him, for 2 points. Josh Shoemaker had 6 field goals and was 6 for 10 from the line, and that would be a total of 18 points, right? That's what I had. I'm lucky. Chad Beasley, the man I thought had picked the thing up in the second half for the Blue Devils, as he really got his scoring going in the second half, had 5 field goals and was 4 for 9 at the free throw line for a total of 14 points. But out of those 14 points, Beasley scored 10 of those in the second half. Jake Housewright was 1 for 2 from the free throw line for 1 point. The only points Jake scored. The Blue Devils didn't have anybody foul out, but at the end of the game they had Richard Howell with 4. The only man that was in real tough foul situation. Chad Beasley, I'm sorry, thank you, he had 4. But the Devils totaled out to 56 points, and that sounds like free throws. They were 18 for 27 from the line. That's pretty good for a high school team to get to shoot that many free throws, but I thought Graham played tough defense. They had a lot of hands going. And the Blue Devils, when the Blue Devils did get the ball inside, you can look at the score sheet. Beasley and Shoemaker in the second half did pick up quite a few free throws along with the buckets. So I thought Chad Beasley played an excellent second half. Josh Shoemaker came to the front in the second half, as you money ball players do most of the time when it's on the line. And the Blue Devils got 14 points out of Chad Beasley is a good night and a big boost for the Blue Devils.
Yeah, it was a hard-fought comeback by Gate City. They trailed for most of the first half, came back in the third quarter and started to play much better basketball, and at the end they do win it by 10. And as we said again, it will be Gate City going on the road to Martinsville this Saturday night to play in the Region 4 final game. What are some things that you think we can look forward to there?
Well,
not having seen Martinsville,
not having seen Martinsville, but Martinsville's always been a well-coached team. They usually have, if I remember right, they usually have some real good guards. They press well. The last time I saw them play, they weren't all that big, but now they had a lot of leaping ability and ran the floor well. And it'll be a tough matchup for Gate City, even though I believe I saw where Martinsville had lost either 6 or 7 games. But the caliber of basketball overall in that area up there might be just a little bit tougher than it is down here. So I'm sure they play some tougher competition. But Virginia High sounded like they stayed with them pretty good. What was the final? About
55-68, I think they said.
Okay.
Maybe was it
13-point difference?
I think that's what they said. Coach Colabro made the announcement at the end of this game. Larry, any closing comments on this contest?
Well, I'm glad to see the Devils get in the Final 8. I'm glad to have the opportunity to work with you. It'll be my first chance to ever see a Final 8, I think. And hopefully we'll get to go on up the road and watch them play quite a few more games.
Well, I certainly hope so, Larry. Channel 30 will be there for the duration of the season. And we are looking forward to bringing all these games back home to the viewers so that they can review them. Of course, we want to again encourage all those fans who can to go and travel up the road with Gate City and show their support as they head on toward a state championship for 1996-97. For our camera operator this evening, Clayton McGee, and for my color commentator, Larry Shelton. And again, Larry, it's good to be working with you as well. This has been Daniel Daugherty, and on behalf of everybody else at STE Cablevision and Channel 30, we'll bid you a good night.